आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
So the question is, find the inverse of fx where fx is equal to x, where when x is less than 1 and x square when x is, that is I'm writing here my fx, that is fx x x square and root x 8, right? This is 8 root x. Here x when x is less than 1, x square when here when x is equal less than or equal less than up to 1 to 4, and here when x is greater than 4, right? Now we have to find the inverse. What is the meaning of inverse? When function a to b, right, this is the domain, this is the range, be a 1 and onto function, then there exists a unique function, that is g, from b to a, such that f of x equal to y, f g of y equal to x. Then g is said to be inverse of f, thus g is f of minus 1 with the range, with the domain b. And suppose I have a function that I have a here I have a function fx equal to x, and its range, suppose it's belong from a to b, that is this is the domain, this is the range, so this equal to y, right? When I take inverse, that is x equal to y, right, this is equal to f of y, then its domain will be the range of x, fx, and range will be the domain of fx, right? This is the exact mean. So I will put here my function is like this, that this is my y here, right? This is gonna be y. Now I will take x will be f inverse y, right? Now x will be here y, this comes root y, and this comes y square by 64. Here y is less than 1, here root y is from 1 to 4, right, because I'm writing here, right? And here my y, that is x square by 24, is greater than 4, right? This I can write again, this is y, this is root y, this is y square by 64. What I did here, if I have 8 root x equal to y, I did y square by 64. I put the value of x here, right, as it is here. So this will be the range of y less than 1. Here I will do square, so this comes y range from 1 to 16, and here my y range, that is this is less than 1, so here my y range greater than 16, right? Now what I will do, I will take this y, I will change this y into x, right? So this will be f inverse y, right? This is come x, this comes root x, this comes x square by 64, x is less than 1, here x is between 1 to 16, and here is x is greater than 1, right? First of all, what we do in inverse function. So here are the steps. I am writing the steps here. That step 1 for the inverse function, that if we have y equal to fx and has a to b, right, then y equal to inverse of x will be b to a, right? Now replace, this is first step is replace x by y and y by x, right? Also interchange the role of domain and codomain, This is the first step, right? This is the domain and this is the codomain, which we also called range, right? Then if, writing the second step here, if the second, this is my first, this is my second, if second y equal to f inverse x b to a is a function, then inverse exist, else inverse doesn't exist, right? If possible, if inverse is possible, right? See, we can see that here my x will be defined, right? That x, when I do inverse of this function, that in y range my y is defined, that is my x is defined for the y is this range, right? That is when my inverse is defined, when the inverse is a function, so then possible, that is possible, if it's possible, right, express y as a function of x. This is the three step which we have to follow in our inverse function. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।